'Tis the season for giving. Unfortunately, scammers see it as the season for taking. Holiday Grinches seize the opportunity to snatch what's not rightfully theirs, and we want to fix that. School's First Federal Credit Union is here to update us on what those holiday scams are so that we can avoid them and enjoy this merry time of year. Tamara Thomas, Fruit Ridge Branch Manager from School's First Federal Credit Union, joins us now. Welcome back, Tamara.
Hello, thank you. It's always so fun to be here.
Yeah, and I mean, we're talking about the holiday Grinches right now.
Yes.
So why are these holiday Grinches, aka scammers, so successful around this time of year?
If you think about the holidays, it's a really busy time. So our guards come down a little bit, right? We're worried about gift giving and different, occasions that we're going to. So it kind of makes us lose kind of that hair on the back of our neck that stands up sometimes. And I also think it's a spirit of giving for a lot of us. So we're more inclined to want to help. We want everybody to celebrate the holiday and have a kind of this feel good time. So we want to give.
Right. And speaking of giving, I mean, it's a time where it can really pull on our heartstrings a little bit too. So are there scammers out there kind of impersonating or pretending to be maybe even charities?
There are, unfortunately, and it's so sad when you think about it, but it's really easy to create a fake website, post on social media, or send an email posing to be a charity looking for donations. I think one important thing to remember is sometimes they can come across a little pushy, so pay attention to that. If they're asking for donations in an untraceable form, like a gift card or some type of fund transfer, kind of, make those little hairs, have them stand up a little bit. You can always check out charities if it's one that you have never heard of. There are a couple of different places. There's Charity Navigator and Charity Watch, so you can verify if it's a legitimate charity. Of course, if you still want to give, you can give to a charity that you're familiar with if you're unsure. So just protect yourself. Be careful.
Yourself. Yeah, do the due diligence. And you mentioned gift cards. I mean, that's something that goes as a present that a lot of us like to give. It's easy. The people get to choose what they want, but I understand scammers might take advantage of those too.
That's right. And so like I said, when you give a gift card, it is untraceable. So once you've gotten that gift card and you give that number or the actual card to somebody, there's no way to know where those funds really went. So it makes it kind of, a jackpot, right? A gold mine for somebody who's scamming you. There's also another gift card scam that goes on that doesn't necessarily have to do just with the holidays, but it is a time where we are purchasing more, where scammers will take from those big trees that you see of the gift cards at like your retailers, will keep track of the numbers, kind of peel back security, write the numbers down, put it back, and put the gift card back on that tree where somebody would buy it. And then they use technology to track that number. Once it's activated, they pull the funds. So that's also something to be aware of all the time, but especially in a time where you're giving a lot of gift cards.
Yeah, and Tamara, I still want to give gift cards though, so is there a way I can safely do that?
The best way to do that is if you're buying a gift card, buy it directly from the retailer, not one of those gift cards for all of the different places at your retailer. So buy it directly from the retailer that you want. I mean, also, if you are the recipient of a gift card, try to use that gift card as soon as possible. If you have to activate it, wait until you're going to use it to activate it. That way, you kind of lessen the chance of somebody taking those funds from you.
That's good to know, because when I get them, I like activate them right away. But then if someone's kind of tracking it,
that's right.
You might
and then you hold on to it forever.
And that's like the end of the year.
How much
is left on this? So good to know. Okay, gift cards aside, are there other scams around the holidays that we should be looking out for?
Yes. So if you're anything like me, we talk about online shopping a lot here. There's the package delivery scam. So it's completely, it makes sense if you are to be receiving packages during this time. So there's a scam where you'll get a text or an email that says, we attempted to make a delivery, you were unavailable, please go to this website, let's schedule something different, and then essentially you're putting in all of your personal information. So that's something to look out for. Again, we're busy, so kind of our defenses go down, and it's reasonable that we may have missed a package during this time. And sadly, there's also the letters to Santa scam, which is an offer to send a letter to your family from Santa, but then you go to a website, you put in your information, and essentially you've given, again, your personal information away.
Okay, so being mindful of that.
Being mindful,
and like you mentioned, I mean, it's a busy time of year, and we're also running on urgency. We want those gifts now. We want them to come in now, but making sure we're going about everything the correct way.
That's right.
And we used to love the phrase, you've got mail, but now we're kind of scared to open up emails now. How can we avoid getting scammed that way?
I think, like we speak about, you have to do your due diligence. You have to be aware, scammers have gotten really great at what they do. So you have to kind of keep your defenses up even when you are busy. There are the red flags to look out for. So if you're being, if there's an urgency or you're being pushed to do this right now, that should bring pause to you. If they're asking for funds in an untraceable manner, like a cryptocurrency gift card, those types of things, that's always a little sketchy, and we'll most likely be a scam. So it's just really important that you're safeguarding yourself,
Yeah.
that you're questioning things, that we talked about it before. You're asking somebody like, does this look like it's legitimate before you act on it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
doing what you can to protect yourself.
Yes, and every time I've had to ask, does this look legit? It usually isn't.
That's right. That's right.
Tamara, thank you so much for these helpful tips.
Of course. Thank you, Desiree.
Of course, and you can visit one of the many Schools First Federal Credit Union branch locations as seen on the screen, and you can find out more online by going to schoolsfirstfcu.org.